Hey everyone, this is TheShadowReader. Welcome to my 200 subscriber special. As you can see by the title of this video, I am extremely late on making this. See, what happened was, back when I first reached 200 subscribers, I had planned to do something a lot longer than this. But because of my old computer breaking and some other unfortunate circumstances, I had to put the project I had in mind on hold. I figure that now is as good a time as any to finally put out a 200 subscriber special that I promised a few months back. I'm really sorry it took me this long to get this special out, but unfortunately some things happened that I had no control of. I hope you guys can forgive me for that. From day one, when I first started doing creepypasta narrations, it hasn't been about the number of subscribers. My goal for this channel has always been to share great horror stories with others, and to hopefully introduce new stories and new authors to people who haven't heard of them. And to be able to share these stories with over 200 people is more than I ever imagined. It's an honor for me to be able to make videos and share them with all of you, and the fact that over 200 people think I'm worth listening to is truly a humbling thing for me. From the bottom of my heart, my dark and shadowy heart, thank you all so much for taking the time to listen to my videos and to hopefully enjoy them. Anyway, the story for this video is one I wrote a little while back, and this is the first story written by me that will be featured on my channel. I really hope you guys like it, and please let me know what you think of it in the comments, whether you love it or you hate it. I know this isn't much in terms of a big special, but I'm hoping to work on some bigger things in the future. Please enjoy this video, and as always, thank you for listening. As I lay here dying, my heartbeat slowing to its eventual stop, I can't help but wonder why you stopped caring. You were my best friend. I cared more about you than anything. Every day you came to visit me, I would get so excited. You would feed me, take care of me, play with me, and most of all, you would love me. For someone like me, that love meant more than you could ever imagine. You see, I grew up with no one, literally not a soul, around me. My first memory of any significance is waking up in your arms to your smiling face, and in that moment, I knew that you would love me, that you would let no harm befall me. You would take care of me, and I would be your lifelong companion. As time passed, we only grew closer. When I got sick, you would watch over me until I got better. When I was sad, you would spend time with me and make me happy. You were the greatest part of my life, and for that, I will always be grateful to you. But over time, you began to visit less, and I was left alone with my thoughts more and more. I started to think that maybe you didn't love me anymore, that you'd grown tired of me for some reason, though I had no idea what that reason could be. Was I really that boring? As I sat in my own personal hell of negative thoughts, I heard my stomach growl. I was suddenly forced to acknowledge the fact that I was very hungry, starving even. But what was I to do? You had fed me all my life. I had no idea how to fend for myself. Then, as if you could hear my hunger pains, you appeared in front of me, bearing food. At first, I thought you no more than an illusion caused by my hunger and sadness. But looking into your eyes, I knew that you were all too real, and that you were here to save me from my fate. I quickly devoured my meal as you watched, not caring if I appeared uncultured or rude. But as I ate, I noticed something. Your once happy face appeared bored, preoccupied. I asked if you wanted to play, but you said no and left. My hunger was gone, but my sadness had returned, worsened, after I had been teased by the sight of your face, only to have it torn away. I cried to myself, hoping that you would hear and return to me again. It's been days now, maybe a full week since I last saw you. My stomach has been crying out in hunger for quite a while now, and I can feel myself withering to nothing. I'm close to death, but perhaps that is for the best. It was a cruel joke you played on me during our last meeting, feeding me to keep me biologically alive, yet abandoning me immediately after, only to leave me on the brink of emotional destruction. In a way, I want to die, because I don't want to live without you in my life anymore. But deep in my heart, I hope that you'll hear my stomach growling again, or hear me crying, and that this time you'll bring me not only a meal, but the precious love that I desperately need to carry on. A beeping sound echoes through the room as two girls sit playing with their dolls. One of the girls looks up from the doll that she is dressing up. "Hey Sarah, what's that beeping?" she asks her friend. "Oh, nothing," Sarah says nonchalantly. "It's just my Tamagotchi. I think it's hungry or something. I got tired of that stupid thing last week."